Yeah, okay. This video will be going back to basics of Photoshop. So let's just start with the file menu. This place on other file you see new, where you can just open new layer. We have pixels, we have inches. So under the inches, can I use inches mostly. Then where we have artboard, always make sure that your resolution is 300. And yeah, you can just see my screen just like this. You can decide to come to print, illustrator. Like there are so many size, but this is where you input your own default size under this preset details. So my default size is 4x4, so I'll just create. Then still under that file we have open, where we can decide to open. Under this place we can decide to open either PSD file or an image. You can decide to open image, open, and everything. So that's that. Then still under the file, these ones are mostly not useful. Open as, these are mostly not useful. Also open recent file, adjust the file that you have worked on before. Save as. Then if you want to import image to this page that we're working on, you can just use place embedded. Then you click and you place, and this is it. So I think that should be all under this file. There's nothing really special under this file. Edit. Okay, under this edit, as time goes on, like if you are getting familiar with the tools, you will know how to use the edit. Image. Okay, under this image, let's bring in an image. Then let's work on something real quick. Let's say this for example now. Oh, the web file. Alright, let's say where is it? Let's say this for example now. So we place this image and we come under edit. You can either copy it, puppet swap or it, but we don't need that now. If you want to change the size of this image, you can just press Ctrl T, free transform, then you drag it. You either hold shift to drag, or you drag like that, depends on your Photoshop settings. You press Ctrl T also, you will see, and you right click, then you see place, warp, you see warp, you see distort, you see distort, you see perspective, you see horizontal view, you see flip vertical, all of this. Rotate clockwise, rotate 80, rotate 90, skew. So let's leave that now. Then let's start with this toolbar place here. So the first tool we have here is our move tool. With this is the tool that we use to move images around. Then if you right click under it, you will see artboard. You can use this one to create another artboard page. Then next we have the mark tool. Like mark tool is basically for selection. We can just drag over this now. So we have selected it and everything. We have our lasso tool. Lasso tool is just so lasso tool is just assuming we want to cut out some parts of this. Assuming we want to cut out some part of this image now, we can just cut it out and everything, but that's not what we're doing now. So first, let's start with how to remove background in Photoshop. Since I think these are just the basic tool, this is the text tool, the type tool. You can either press T or you come down to type. You just type everything. My interface will be different from your own because I have rearranged my Photoshop interface. This is the shape tool. You can also right click here and you see different type of shape. Right click. Now you will see get used to all the tools. This is the pen tool where you can just draw around. So let's start with removing background. Assuming now we want to remove the background of this image. So there are various ways to remove the background of an image. One of the advantage of using updated Photoshop version like 2020, 2021, 2024, 2020 is that there is an inbuilt AI where we can easily remove background. So if we want to use the inbuilt AI to remove background, all we just need to do is to come to our layer, right click on the image and we rasterize it. The reason we are rasterizing it is because so that the remove background can work on it. Then we can just click on remove background. If we come to this, I don't know if you can see my mouse. If you come under properties, you will see remove background. You just click it. It's going to take a while to load. Yeah, as simple as that. See, sharp and clean. So if we don't want to use this, we can just come to our object selection tool, this quick selection tool. You come under select subjects, then it's going to select the image that we want to remove. Yes. We can easily just add the layer marks or press Ctrl J to duplicate it. But let's add the layer marks on it. And this is it. Is out. So to deselect it, you can just come to select. You come, then you find deselect. So it's going to deselect the image from it, and that's all. So what next? We already know how to place image, place embedded. We come under file, place embedded. So now assuming we want to save this thing now, how to save? You can come to file, save as JPEG or PSD or PNG. That's how you save. Then if you want to save as artboard, come to file, export as. So it's going to take you to the artboard page where you reload. This is the artboard page. So you see export as artboard and everything. Yeah. So that's that on introduction. Okay, let's make a simple flyer so we can get the tools and everything. First off, let's remove the background of this guy. Okay, let's just click on remove background since we already rasterized it. We will see the importance of rasterizing layer and converting layer to smart objects. You rasterize layer when you want to use some kind tool like patch tool, eraser tool, so you have to rasterize it. But we convert it to smart objects when we want to add some filter to it. You know, if you add filter to it, you might want to edit it back again. So what I just do now is I right click on the image and convert to smart objects. So let's make a simple flyer with this. Click. So first off, let's create a background color. We can either come to shape, rectangle shape, and create a, a color shape under it, which I don't want to do, but let's just do it this way. Let's just Alright, let's do it like this. Or if we don't do it if we don't want to do it like this, we can come to the adjustments panel, that is the one under, then just click on it, then you see solid color, and you pick a solid color that you want. We are picking the solid color, but let's not do that. Let's use the shape. So now you see the plus icon under the layer. You just click on the plus icon to create a new layer. Then we are just playing around just to get familiar with the tools. And just click it twice to give the background a little bit of life. So we all know where our text tool is, which is T. If you right click on the text tool, you see horizontal type tool, vertical type tool, vertical type mask tool, horizontal type mask tool, but we are using the horizontal type tool. So let's just click on it, then type design. Design. Alright, so let's change the color of this to white. I will still be teaching how to install fonts on Adobe Photoshop. So this is just something simple. If you want to duplicate this text, you can just press on Ctrl J to duplicate it and we move it down. You can easily move it to the back by just dragging it down to the back, like you hold it and you drag it to the back, and that is that. You duplicate it again by pressing Ctrl J and you drag it again. Yes, and this is it. You can just come to our FX panel, add a little bit of stroke if you want. Let's give our stroke some yellowish something. Alright, then alright, okay, let's now add stroke. Let's duplicate the image, then we close the one on top and click on the one at the back. Then the one at the back, you come to our FX panel. I don't since can just color overlay. And then let's just move it out a little bit. You see why I had to, you see You see why I converted it to smart object? Because if you can see the effect on its color overlay. If I close the eye on this color overlay now, you see the stroke is out. And if I want to edit it, I'll just double click on the color overlay and I will see where to edit it. That's simple. That is the reason why. So and this is the basic tool in Photoshop. So I hope if you have any question or if there's anything you don't understand, there's anything you want to know more, you can just ask or tell me, then we work on it. And these are just the this is brush, this is crop tool where we can just crop our artboard, reduce the size of our artboard and everything. What again? Eraser, the move tool where we can use it to move. Yeah, that is all for now. Thank you all for watching.